We are back to finish the session. We want a final word from Mike before we end the session. So let's do this. Let's get Mike back. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Hi. Mike, we can't let you go without that last answer. Sorry. So, you want me to repeat the question for you?
No, it's good. I just hung up on you because I didn't want to answer.
Sorry, I lost your audio there for a second. Give me a second here.
You okay? You got me?
Yeah, please go on.
I think it is always a balance between skill and enjoyment. The best, I'm going to be biased because of what I do for a living. The best advice I can give is go and talk to somebody who's been trained to have a look and assess your riding. Not necessarily to criticize, but to understand what you're doing now and what you could do to make it better. Even if it's tiny things, tiny changes make a massive difference on the road, you know, for your road conditions. So, yeah, I would say take some training without a doubt. You know, you wouldn't jump out of an aeroplane without knowing what you were doing. You wouldn't scuba dive without knowing what you were doing. Riding a motorcycle is the same.
Absolutely. I think that's fantastic piece of advice for us to take away from. I would have normally ended the session here, but Jason is still with us, and I would like you to answer this question if you have another minute.
Yeah, go.
Jason, I have to find your question, but I believe it was what would be the best riding position if you were riding at high speeds on, Jason rides a Harley, and we generally don't have too much of an opportunity to do 150 or 160, but there are roads where you can relatively safely ride at that speed. So what would you suggest?
Obviously, it depends on the style of bike you've got and whether how much ability you've got to change your body thing. I mean, if you're riding at those kind of speeds, you've got to get yourself out of the wind, you know, somehow. If you've not got any kind of fairing or screen, the only thing you're going to do is to try to effectively hunker down to a certain extent. Make yourself less of a windbreak. You know, what you don't want is that kind of expanse of wind hitting you. So if you've got the ability, depends on the bike. You know, I've seen people do various things. I've seen people kind of, you know, moving their legs back to be on a rear set of rear pegs. It depends about stability. It depends on what you're comfortable doing effectively. The simple answer is get a bike that's capable of doing it. You know, something like a street glide is going to have the difference. I mean, I've done a lot of miles on a street glide. That fairing offers a massive amount where you don't have to alter what you're doing to cope with the conditions. One less thing to worry about.
Absolutely. I hope that answers your question, Jason. And with that, we will end today's session. Thank you very much, Mike. Once again, to the viewers, Mike's advice is to get trained like you would do for any other profession or hobby that you would like to pursue. Get trained so that you have the right information, the right resources for you to be able to use your skills to the fullest. Right. Thanks again, Mike. Thank you very much for your time. This was fun.
Anytime. Pleasure.
Thank you so much. We'd love to do this again, and we'll get you back in hopefully another few weeks if you have the time for us.
I'd love to. Anytime, Sam.
Great. Thanks a ton, Mike. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thanks,
cheers. Take care. Stay safe and stay home for now. And when the roads open again, we'll see you on the road. Cheers.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.